So I went to the escape room today. It was a crazy experience for me. I have to say, like, it was different from what I thought it would be. Um, I definitely wanted to be chained and really given my Saw life altogether. But, I understand that there is a line between going crazy, serial killerish, to, being productive for what it was meant to be. But the scenario was cool. The funny thing for me is that I did not tell my mom what we were going to do specifically. She knew we were going to the escape room, but she didn't know what category we were going to do. So we get there, and the guy's like, "Oh, um, just so you know that you'll be tied, chained by your arms, by your torso, and by your legs." And my mom's like, "Oh, I have like, carpal tunnel in my arm." Girl just started making up all these things. I'm like, boo, don't mind her. Continue on with your presentation, Kevin. And you guys will figure out who Kevin is along the way. But he was our instructor. He was really cool. But anyway, so my mom's like, having a breakdown. The guy's like, don't worry about it. It won't be too tight. And then I was instantly like, just inflated or deflated. I think it's deflated. I was instantly deflated because I'm like, I wanted her to be scared. Like, what was the fun of her not being scared? Like, I worked all the way to this moment, keeping my big mouth shut, and she's not going to even be chained correctly? So, anyways, we get in there, we get chained to the room. It's not tight, but it did do the work. It did the effect. You know what I mean? The crazy thing is when that clock starts, you feel like the real pressure. And, basically we had to work together to figure out the puzzle pieces. And, one of them was obviously getting out of the cuffs and then figuring out which ways to do what. Certain things open up different doors and walls and things like that. So I think overall, I would definitely give it a high rating. Now, this is my first experience, so take it with a grain of salt. But I had a great time. I thought it was cool of how we worked together, and how we actually had to be a group. It was myself, my mom, and her fiance, and then we were partnered with five other strangers who happened to be his birthday. And they really got us through it because, girl, I could not get it. And I was old, a little older. I was one of the first times that I've been one of the older kids in the group. So I definitely was having a moment. But these were like fresh college students, and they were alert. I was like, okay, they did not come to play, you know. So we got through. We got down all the way to 2 minutes, and we were trying to figure out this last one. And girl, you felt the pressure. It was like, okay, is it really? Is it about to happen? Are we gonna blow up? Are we gonna see the bomb blow up in here? So yeah, we got through. The thing was, we all had to hold this white button, four buttons, and pull the doorknob at the same time. So we needed everyone. So if you would have left your other teammates inside of the chains, you wouldn't have been able to make it through by yourself anyways. So you had to work with each other. And that gave me a little bit of a Saw-like moment. So I enjoyed that part. Um, Things that I would like to see better. I would definitely like to be scared. Now, some people don't like to be scared, and usually I don't. But in this situation, I think I would have enjoyed it a little better had I been really scared. Like, bring a real Joker in there. Have, something drop from the ceiling. They did have a fake cockroach in there, and, I guess that did something. I mean, that was an aesthetic, but I feel like, bring a psycho out, have a chainsaw, play some music, you know, let me be scared. That will be the element that I will be looking for a little more. However, it's a great team builder. I would definitely take my staff, and I would encourage anybody else to do the same thing, because it definitely makes you have to work with each other. But like I said, going forward, what I would suggest to them would be to heighten it up a little bit more. Play some music. I think the music would do it. Have the Joker talking to you like he normally would in the movie. Like he see you, he want to play some games. He has like these little riddles and stuff like that. That might be pushing their budget. However, when I show you this place, when you see the videos, they have a nice look. And I think that it's really cool. But like, I mean, you only can play it once because it's definitely not going to do anything for you for the next time. However, it is a brain tingling moment, if that means anything. Like, it definitely opens you up to understanding how to open your mind, like literally. Like, it was even this one thing where, like, you had like the little mirror, like when you go into stores, they can see like what you're shopping for, like to make sure you're not shoplifting. It was like a mirror like that, and it was a piece of wood that was underneath it, and that was the daggone like clue right there. And like, who would have saw that other than the college students who were, already in that mode? I'm like, girl, you are not, you're not on it. Anyways, I had a great time. I'll put the link into what location I went to. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, because I don't want to give it away. I already gave some little clues away now. But I would say, if you like to do puzzles, if you like working in a group, if you need to learn teamwork and how to gel in a group, how to pull your weight in a group, and learning something different about yourself of how you work with strangers, I would suggest to go to an escape room because I had a blast, and I probably would go again and pick a different scenario, see how I like it. They have this option coming up where you can do like an escape bus, where the bus is actually moving. You're on your way to jail, and the security guard or whatever his name is, the guard falls out from food poisoning, and you have to find a way to escape off the bus before you get to jail. I'm like, real life skills. You would need this in life one day, I'm sure. You know? So I say some people like to do recess. I would say teach my child how to do an escape room. That's what I would teach them. Because, yeah, escape bus. Learn those skills. Naked and afraid, no. Clothe me and let me get off a bus unafraid while it's moving. Okay? But yeah, I had a great time. So keep tuned. See some of the video footage that I have from the show, from the room, and don't forget to subscribe and let me know what's the next place you want me to go. I want to go anywhere. I won't say no to you. Let me know what you want me to do, and I will show you my reactions and bring you on the trip. Don't forget to subscribe. Boom.